What is up, YouTube? Quentin Banks in the building. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about how to build your credit using the Chime Credit Builder Card. 5 easy steps. It's very easy. You can do it, your sister can do it, your auntie can do it, even your grandma can do it. It's very, very simple. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe, and we're gonna get right to this. Number one thing you have to do is pay your bills on time, right? Pay your bills on time. But first, before we get into this, if you are new to Chime or you're thinking, I was gonna download Chime, I was just gonna get there. Download Chime right now. They're gonna give you guys $50 just for downloading the application. Also, tax season is right around the corner. If you set up your direct deposit with your taxes, you're gonna be entered to win $2,020. Yes. $2,020, very, very simple. So they give you $50 just for downloading it. You gotta use my link though. $50 just to download it, and then you're gonna be entered to win $2,020. Oh my goodness. Free money. Who doesn't love free money? You'll get a saving account, credit builder account, and a spending account. Now we're gonna be talking about the credit builder account on this video. Typically, usually, you gotta apply and you're using credits with these cards, but this is a secured credit card. I will break that down as well. What a secured credit card is you're spending the money that you put on the account. So if you only put $500 on there, that's your limit. This is not a credit limit where Chime is loaning you money like these typical banks. They're loaning you money and then you're paying interest on top of that. With this Chime, you're spending your own money. Now a lot of people are saying, well, what's the benefits of that? You're spending your own money, so meaning whatever you spend is going to be reported to the credit bureau. So as I mentioned, you could put $500 on that card, you're going to spend, and if you spend $500, that $500 is going to be reported, but it's going to also be reported on time payments. It's going to be reported, that you're paying on time 100%, and there's no limit. There's no limit. It's not a loan. You're not spending a loan, you're spending your own money. But we're going to talk about this as the video progresses. But yeah, the number one thing to do is pay your bills online. Pay your bills online, right? People think, oh, it's so simple. It seems simple, but in reality, it can be kind of hard. But with this credit builder card, you can pay any bill, and you're going to be receiving your on-time payments. So let's say you got a cell phone bill. Let's say you got, you're paying rent, you're paying your car, you're paying whatever you're paying off, or whatever you have to pay. Whatever you spend is going to be reported. They don't know that you got a car payment that you got to pay for every month or every week, whatever. They're just going off the principal balance. So at the start of the date or at the start of the month, if you got $50 or you got $500, as I mentioned, but you're number one, you're spending, you're paying your bills, you're using your card, you're building up number one, on-time payments. You got people that's going to look at that on your credit report and say, wow, you can make your payments on time, and all you're really doing is you're using your debit card as a credit card. Put money in there as you please. So if your bills are $500 each month, just put the $500 in there, use that for your rent. Okay, how much is the car? Oh, you got another $500 for the car, put that down, $500 for the car. Use your card. It's not like you're using the bank's money and then you got to pay interest. You're paying no interest, no fees. There's no hidden fees behind it. You're spending your own money. But yeah, the first thing to do is pay your bills online. Whether it's setting something good up with the bank, or not the bank, but with who you got to pay. Let them know, hey, I'm going to pay at this day, this month, this time. But whatever money you spend, basically, as I mentioned, you will be receiving that being reported on your credit bureau. But yeah, pay your bills on time, people. Pay it on time. And it's very, very simple because with Chime, all of your payments are going to be on time because it's not specific to a certain date. It's going off the overall account because it's a secured card. Gosh. All right, you can dispute different things on your credit. Like a lot of people use Credit Karma, different credit apps. There's credit apps everywhere that people use, and the best thing to do as well, look into these apps. You can dispute certain things. Now, when it comes to your Chime, you can't You can't go in there and dispute different things because, as I mentioned, it's a secured credit card. I want to get that. I want to get that in you guys' head because there's a difference between a secured and a regular. Now, when it comes to getting those off, download a credit app like Credit Karma. You know, certain places where you can actually see your credit. You can actually see your credit card. You can see how much you owe. You can see certain things like that. And then with that being said, you can actually do different charge-offs and different stuff like that. You'll see it all on there. But that's the second thing. The second thing would be make sure and check your credit, you know, in the process, because I like to look at this Chime credit builder card as a supplement. You know, you gotta take protein when you work out. You know, I take it as a supplement to your credit. You know, obviously you can't expect your score to shoot up 500 points. Some instances, people's credit has jumped up 100 points, 150, just by using the credit builder card, which is very, very simple and easy to use. Now, that's the second thing. Now, the third thing would be keep your credit card open, meaning the longer you use your credit card, the longer you keep it, the better it will be. For a month, and you're like, I want to cancel it. Like, why even do that? You know what? Because they're looking at how long you've had it. What have you done with your credit card? Was it this just a one-time thing? So there's a lot of things that play a factor when it comes into your credit. So my advice would be to keep it as long as you can, but it's a tip by doing that is just use it like a debit card. Just use it like a debit card. You don't have no worries. You know, don't overthink it. Don't think, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Don't overthink it. Just use it like a normal debit card, and that's how we should be looking at this stuff. Like, just use it like a normal debit card. That way it's normal. It becomes a second nature of, okay, I'm going to use my credit card, but it's really not a credit card, you know, but it's helping me build my credit. So I'm going to use this, I'm going to use that. So in the process of that, just use it like it's normal. You know, just use it like it's normal. You can transfer funds from your spending account or your saving account strictly to your credit builder account. So you can actually do that all in the app. And that's the best way to do it. You know, you can just transfer what you need. You know, transfer what you need over to your credit builder account. Just transfer what you need, use it, spend it accordingly. You know, and that's my last tip. Use it and spend it accordingly. You know, mind you, this is a secured credit card. You're not getting a line of credit and using the bank's money, then got to pay interest fees on top of that. You're using your own money, so you want to be smart, especially when it comes to buying, not even buying, but when it comes to buying certain things. But as I mentioned, just put your bills on there. Put your bills. You got $500 in bills, $1,000 in bills for that month. Just use your card to pay your bills and watch your credit score go up. You know, people's score went up 50 points, 70 points. You know, somebody just downloaded using my link and their score went up 75 points. Like, that's amazing. Went up 75 points just like that. Just like that. So it's all different ways. And of course, let's put a disclaimer in there. Everybody is different. You know, everybody's credit score is different. Everybody's credit background is different. Everybody's just different, you know, but 9 times out of 10, this is going to help. You know, it's a supplement. So this will help, but you also gotta, look into your credit and see what's on there, try to get some things removed, stuff like that. But in the long run, this will be a perfect thing to use. You know, it's just a win-win. It's a win-win, you know. And if you guys are still thinking about downloading Chime, as I mentioned, use the link in the description. You'll be entered. You'll actually get $50, and then you'll be entered and win $2,020 if you deposit your taxes. Crazy, right? Super crazy. The metal card, I talked about that on my channel as well. So we discussed that as well. You know, drop the comments below. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Stay loyal, stay blessed, stay true, stay you. Boom.